Hey everybody, this is Ahdoom coming back at you with another exciting episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. Once again, we are taking some Lowbies out for a quick trek to get their XP up. I need to get me some abominations and obelisks leveled up to 6s for me to feel good in my heart. I also need to make sure that we're unlocking some bosses to be killed, because bosses are made to be killed. That's why they were made. We have a map chosen in the ruins. It's another shorty. It's just the best apprentice level mission that I can see. Some crests, which I need, some gold, which I want, and the unmovable helmet for the bounty hunter, which I don't think I'm ever going to actually use, but that's life sometimes. We've changed things up by picking up Osmond the Occultist, and Osmond is a good name for the Occultist. He's the 00. We just need to have 7 of them, and we'll be fine. In the meantime, bad jokes aside, and that was an atrocious joke. I regret making that joke. The one thing that I'm missing on this chappie is a trinket, so let us look at the best available options for our friendly neighborhood occultists. I could have sworn I had some... That's plague doctors, of course, occultists. Debuff skill chance, move skill chance, negative HP. I don't love the sound of that, so I'm going to drop this guy in a sun cloak and a sun ring, because everyone needs to be more survivable. To provision up, it's a shorty, but we are in the ruins, which gives us a chance to clear some things off with holy water. We will take some medicinal herbs, some skeleton keys, some shovels, and again, the usual suspect of provisions. I'm not going to worry too much about bandages, because I find that I rarely use them, but with an occultist, we might actually find some use. We'll see how it goes. As always, thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate the time you take to have a look through things and give me comments, all sorts of stuff. I love that I can play this game, and I love this game, and have other people join me, which is great. Let's get into the dungeon regardless. And this is a fairly long, short map. Fairly long, short map. But the routing is pretty clear. You have to explore 90% of rooms, which means it's going to be this way, unless we want to be a completionist, in which case we'll do the double back, depending on how the torch situation is with acolytes and whatnot. Some stress being carried on the obelisk. I'm not going to miss that trap, though. That is faux show. Going to try that out, though, here, and that takes. Beautifully done. Pressing on through, we will see what we have behind door number 1. I think it's pre-scouted, and the answer is nothing. Nothing at all. Lovely done. Moving on for a corridor battle, followed by a curio, and I think we should be fine to just torch up before we lose the stress. And there we go. 1 acolyte, that is the focus for us, and 2 brawlers. Let's beast mode up, and rage against the dying of the light, or potentially the acolyte who takes away our light. It is kind of raging against the dying of the light, because she, makes the light die. Breath of the Old God drops for 3 damage, which is fine by me. No bleeds taken. Once again on the front ranks, and it's a dodge. Lovely jubbly. Probably look at where we can do the most good with this chappie, which is going to be either a blight or a stun. Blight resist is pretty weak, and even though it won't chain up, let's drop a stun. Well done. 6 damage. Probably fought with a sniper shot there. Just realized now I should put the stun on the first position rather than on the second, but that's completely fine. And we will go for a sacrificial stab. It's in the wrong place. I have to juggle his position. That limits me really heavily in what I can do. In fact, I can't do anything at all. So yeah, weird reconstruction is kind of wasted. Even with your... Wow, you have amazing blight resist when you're in beast mode and a 50% bleed resist. Look, let's just take the turn to move. That doesn't have too many penalties there. And let's do yet another rage. Boom, insta-killed, and we are shiny. Nice.
Yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Nice all round, actually. Speed is down by 2 for a couple of rounds, which is very manageable. But yeah, that was a fairly straightforward combat. I think I'm getting the hang of these abominations. Not that I've changed anything. It's getting the hang of nothing really. I'm just repeating the same thing that worked before and calling it improvement. Anywho,
seems bent on preventing passage.
Torch up to keep our sun cloak and rings in effect. First hunger check, and that's just fine and right on time. Unfortunately, the tapeworm means I only get 2 hunger checks out of these. Really should have double checked on that beforehand, so we might have a bit of a food crunch coming through. Do get the scout ahead, and we'll see what we have to see empty room with 1 cure in the corridor, that's probably very skippable, and I'll make the decision to skip that. Pressing on, we're going to skip that bookshelf because we know it only ever leads to misery. Have a band of humans to deal with, 2 Fusiliers, 2 Cutthroats, and I think we know how this is going to play out. We transform, we find the first available insta-kill that we can get. Rakes might be... Problem with the Rakes is that Rakes aren't a kill. We'll take a blanket fire, that was unavoidable. Like, there was no way around that. That's fine. Very grateful for the dodge. We can transform with this chappy here and do Rake again, and then we are very negatively impacting our stress levels, but there we go. We've prevented those 2 from having a turn, which works fine by me. Demon's Pool just to clear the corpses and get some great damage in there as a critical as well, which is absolutely lovely. Drop a bowler for the chance to kill. Good work. Unfortunately, that's out of position now. That's completely fine because I can use the Obelisk to do heals. I can also just kill outright with Osmond the Occultist. Nicely done. Right, the debuffs are real. So let's not do that within only 3 movement turns of a room. This actually caused me a problem. Let's drop that holy water in place to get a better caliber of loot. Very nice. Gosh, such beautiful jewels I'm picking up here. It's not really that lovely, to be honest, but it's I'm paying a compliment to my wife, who's actually wearing she's trying on a ball gown off screen, obviously. I'm trying to dual purpose compliments, and I'm going to shut up now. Bad job, Ahdoom. Bad job. Alright, let's take care of some stress right there. Look at how we can do the best, give ourselves the best advantage, which is definitely by moving this Obelisk out of position. Hopefully that pull works. Fantastic. Let's follow things up with a stun on the first position, because again, he just has the best damage potential. And keeping him out of the fight is prudent, given these 2 rebels aren't anything for us to really worry about particularly. Sniper shot drops down and takes out the back row. Well, hoping for an insta-kill. That didn't quite pay off the way I wanted it to. That's fine. Dodge on the first attack, and yeah, minor damage on the second. No complaints and no problems there at all. Drop another stress heal. Might do a bit of a position juggle at the end of this combat to give Mustel a chance to reduce his stress level. Can't likely get another. Actually, pretty good chances for a second. Your blight resist is nothing. Let's do that. There we go. Position 3 is dead. Position 2 is on the way there. Bayonet jab is dodged in a lovely and appropriate way. Obelisk on Obelisk combat, unfortunately, wasn't quite enough to seal the deal. Bump of the Night goes down, and it's dodged. Lovely stuff. Let's look at how we can do the best, give ourselves the best advantage with this Occultist. I'm thinking Sacrificial Stab. I'm thinking Sacrificial Stab on the Obelisk because, again, it just does more damage. There we go. Just 1 rebel left, and we can make our choices. I'm just going to faff again very briefly here with, both of them, to be honest. That sound is, that is an interesting sound, I'm going to be honest. Sacrificial Stab for a beautiful critical. Stress goes down, just on him though, and let's pick up the remains.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So we haven't gone to beast mode that time on the abominations. We don't have any speed debuff as we enter into this room, which works just fine by me. We get the surprise though, which is absolutely outstanding. Forgot to juggle positions. Forgot to juggle positions. That's regrettable. That's fine. Do want the stun on. Do want a stun attack though. Let's look where we can do the most damage. So, pretty good chance for insta-kill on the Rabble, pretty good chance for, remote chance for an insta-kill on the Brawler. That's pretty prudent. Let's do that, and that played out exactly as I expected. Looking onwards, we can probably try and either get a kill or get a Blight going, and I like the odds of getting the kill in play here. Right, that Brawler's going down, and that Courtier will have problems, that is for sure. just do is probably drop a Demon's Pool, clear a corpse, juggle some people around, and in the Brawler's turn, he will absolutely be dead. Next up, Sniper Shot. Try for the kill on the Courtier. That works an absolute T. Take some stress, but these guys live to reduce their stress, so I have fewer concerns around that. Might just go for the kill though. Yep. Nicely done. Let's not be forgetful and do a quick juggle of the old party. Unlock the strongbox. Pick up a blight, but it's not world-ending damage by any measure. Running low on torches, which is of slight concern, but I think we'll be fine, to be honest. A couple of curios to pick up, and let's try medicinal herbs in the Iron Main. Nicely done. Last torch is now gone.
The promise of safety.
And that sack is now thoroughly empty. 60% chance to disarm. Let's try on the Obelisk, and that works. Right, bit less stress, which I'm very grateful for, because she's now below 70, which is exactly as much stress healing as a typical trip to the bar will give her. Next up, not bar, sorry, tavern, I should say correctly, is a tavern. Let's use that torch immediately, just to keep us in Radiant as we enter this relatively inconsequential battle with the rabble of Bone. Drop a stun, because that's what we do. Position 1, which is the better place to put it. Start dealing with stress on Stell, the Abomination. Bump of the Night drops down, but we're not worried, and it's a dodge. Next up we have a Sacrificial Stab, which secures a kill we have been looking for, and we have the choice of either faffing or just taking care of business. Let's just take care of business. There we go. That's everything we can expect from this dungeon. Again, they're Lowbies. They won't make money. And let's explore that last room. Boom. All right, we're done. That's all we really want to be doing here. So let's get out of dodge and see how we did.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Tried to skip, couldn't get there in time. What we did get out of it is about 8k in gold, 11 crests, 2 deeds, which I don't particularly care for, and an unmovable helmet. What we were here for, though, was the upgrades to 3. Some curios, or some quirks have been picked up, namely Winded and Beast Slayer. Not bad at all. Gruchet is going to have to spend some downtime probably taking care of her stress levels, because we don't have any jesters that will be able to help her unless I've picked up a Crusader that wants to work with an Obelisk. And we may well need to abandon one of the
matter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
That was ominous as heck. Wow, that was ominous as heck. Anyway, so looking at what we have in the stagecoach, which is always the first step, we have a Leper and a Crusader that are on the level 1s, nothing on level 3, which doesn't really help me in the least. It's going to be Fairfax and Gruchet that I carry forward, though. Osmond is probably going to be forgotten, as is Mostel, but that is neither here nor there. What I will do is a quick bit of roster reorganization, just because I like to have things in a certain way. Chauncey is dropped there. Fairfax and Mostel are higher level. They work better in higher positions, so we'll put them here with the Highwaymen and so on. Yeah, Obelisks, let's put you guys in the group at the back, and let's move Mostel up. We're probably going to be using him too much. Again, I'm not sure why I'm showing you guys this on camera. It's kind of silly and irrelevant, but I just wanted to do it, and it is done. I clearly have some abilities and workshop armor and weapons to upgrade, which I will all do off camera. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Ahdoom. This has been so much fun to make. I will catch you guys next time.